Event 1 in the UK Grip League is the rolling handle. 50mm for women, 60mm for men. Today we're going to have a quick look through the lifting rules and how you can improve your technique for getting a bigger weight on the bar. So here we have the 50mm rolling handle. This one is to be used for the women, and I'll just quickly run you through the correct way to hold the handle. Basically, you can only touch the rolling portion of the handle during the lift. You can't touch any part of the frame, so you can't have your hand like over like this, but stopping it from rolling, or you literally just can't touch any part of the frame during the lift. So pretty simple there. I'll take you through the lifting technique now. So here we have a basic setup of how it would look on the day. You've got the uprights. It's going to be a 6-inch lift for the rolling handle. The reason we do this is because everyone has different size levers, everyone's different heights, and lifting to a certain height makes it a much leveler playing field for everyone. You might have someone that's got really long arms and literally has to lock out and lift it 1 inch, where you might have someone that's got tiny arms and they've got to lift it 12 inches high to complete the lift. So going to a certain height makes it much fairer, and it's much easier to referee. We all know how dodgy lockout signals can be, so this way it just makes it a lot fairer. So you're basically going to attach your rolling handle onto the loading pin and then lift it to touch the bar. Once it's touched the bar, you can then lower it down, and that's going to be a valid lift. If it doesn't touch the bar, then that's a no lift. If the rolling handle comes out of your hand again, that's going to be a no lift. It's got to be lowered down in a controlled manner, not dropped at the top. And that's pretty much the basics of the rules, really. Obviously, we don't want to see you resting your forearm on your leg during the lift or resting in any part on your legs. Apart from that, it is really simple. So I'll take you through a few different techniques now that I like to try and use during the lift. All right, so first of all, my number one tip that I tell everyone is use your legs. So as you'll see, when I'm getting ready to lift, I will sort of squat down so my legs are engaged, and I'll use my legs to lift the weight instead of my arm. This way, it's just helping my arm stay locked in and squeezing the handle as tight as I can, and I'm using my legs to lift the weight. Obviously, once the weight starts getting really heavy, you're going to need to use both your back and your legs to use the lift. But mainly to start off with, when you're warming up, try and use your legs, save your strength in your back and your arm as much as you can. All right, so tip number 2 is basically find a position that works best for you. And what I mean by that is the position of the handle during your initial lift. So a lot of people will like to lift with the handle facing straight on and then lift from there. I know some people like to lift with it side on or even at a bit of an angle. It's really just trial and error, finding the way which works best for you. It's all about the size of your levers and where your strengths are. So don't be afraid of just mixing up your training, trying different techniques, and just really find what works for you. My third and final tip is basically how to grab the handle. So it's really important how you initially grab the handle. If you're just coming onto it, you grab the handle like this. You're not in a great position. You really want to try roll in with your hand, get it locked in as tight as you can on the handle. Really try and reach those fingers round as far as you can on the handle. That way you've got more skin on the handle and you've got a better grip. I've seen so many people, they'll literally just get it like this, loose fingers. The tighter your hands are, the better your grip on the rolling handle and the more chance you've got of combating the roll and then stopping it falling out your hands. All right guys, so that's event 1, the rolling handle. Just going through a few of the basic rules there, a few different lifting techniques on how you can improve the number you get on the day. We have got a link to the full rules just down below. This goes through the more in-depth rules basically. So yeah, if you've got any questions, as always, just let us know and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Keep your eyes peeled for the ridge coming tomorrow.